welcome back to Easily Explained, where today we will be talking about equations with no solutions or infinitely many solutions. So let's get started. In the last video, we taught you how to solve equations that had one possible solution. Today, however, we will be solving for equations that have no possible solutions or infinitely many solutions. So what do these terms mean? An equation has no solutions if there is no possible value that will make the equation true. An equation has infinitely many solutions if there are infinitely many possible values of the variable x that will make the equation true. So let's look at some examples. Let's look at the equation 2 times in parentheses x plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 5. Alright, let's solve this as we normally would. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 5. Then we will combine like terms. So 2x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 5. Alright, let's get rid of the 5 on either side by subtraction property of equality. And we get 2x is equal to 2x. Let's divide either side by 2. And we are left with x is equal to x. Now, if you look at this expression, you'll notice that any possible number, any real number, any fraction, decimal, positive, negative value, it's always going to be equal to itself. Let's say x is equal to 8. 8 is equal to 8, that's true. Let's say x is equal to negative 2.5. Negative 2.5 is equal to negative 2.5. When you are left with a expression of x is equal to x, or 0 is equal to 0, 2 is equal to 2, anything like that, you know that the equation has infinitely many solutions. Any possible number will work and make the equation true. Alright, so that was infinitely many solutions. Alright, let's go about this in the same exact way. We got 2x plus 4 plus 1. But now on this side we have 2x plus 6. Basically 2x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 6. Now I want you to notice right away, is this possible if a value that is going to stay same throughout is multiplied by 2 both times? It's going to result in the same value. 2x is always going to be equal to 2x. But now these are different, so we can already tell that this equation doesn't make sense. But let's solve further so we can check. Alright, let's get rid of the 5. Now we have 2x is equal to 2x plus 1. Again, already showing that it doesn't make sense. But let's just go with it. Let's go 2x subtracted on either side. Now we have 0 is equal to 1. And we already know that 0 does not equal to 1. 1 equals to 1, and 0 is equal to 0. But 0 does not equal to 1. So in this case, the equation has no solutions. Alright, now for some practice problems. Number 1, solve the equation 5 times x plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 5x plus 12. Does the equation have one solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? And number 2, for what value of a in the equation 3 times x plus 2 is equal to ax plus 6 have infinitely many solutions? Pause the video now and solve these two practice problems. Alright, now let's do them together. Alright, so we have 5x plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 5x plus 12. So 5x plus 10 plus 3 is equal to 5x plus 12. Therefore, 5x plus 13 is equal to 5x plus 12. All right, let's get rid of the 5x's on either side. And we have 13 is equal to 12. Obviously not correct. Therefore, this one you should have gotten no possible solution. All right, for our next practice problem, for what value of a in the equation 3 times x plus 2 is equal to a x plus 6 have infinitely many solutions? All right, let's solve it further. Now, if you noticed in the infinitely many solutions, it's always the same expression. And we can see that the 6 is constant. There's a 6, 3x plus 6, and an ax plus 6. So that should make it a is equal to 3, because if a is 3, then you got 3x plus 6 is equal to 3x plus 6. Get rid of the 3x's, and you just always get 6 is equal to 6. And if you subtract 6 on either side, you'll get 0 is equal to 0. And that means that there are infinitely many solutions to this equation. All right, for our last bit of practice, I want you to write 3 different equations and solve 3 different equations. The first one should have 1 solution, the second one should have no solution, and the third one should have infinitely many solutions. Pause the video now and try to come up with 3 different equations, and we'll go over some examples together. Okay, let's start with 1 solution. That should be pretty easy. How about 3x plus 2, which will simplify to 3x plus 6. And then on this side, we can make it 18. So then we have 3x plus 6 minus 6 is equal to 18 minus 6. So 3x is equal to 12. X is equal to 4. That is the 1 solution. That is x is equal to 4 is the only possible solution that will make this equation true. All right, now let's go on to no solutions. So for no solutions, we know that at the end, it's going to end up with a number that's not equal to another number. All right, let's start. How about 5x plus 10 is equal to 5x plus 9? Because when we further simplify that, we have 5x plus 1 is equal to 5x. Let's get rid of the x values on either side. And we have 1 is equal to 0, which is not true. So that is no solution. There's no possible value that will make this equation true. So basically, the equation itself is not true. All right. Lastly, we need an infinitely many solutions. So now we have to make it 0 is equal to 0 at the end. So basically, it needs to equal the same thing. That is, any possible value of x will make this equation true. How about we have 10x plus 2 is equal to 10x plus 19 plus 1. Let's further simplify this. All right, get rid of these values. We have 10x is equal to 10x, always going to be true. X is always equal to x. 0 is always equal to 0. Therefore, this one has infinitely many solutions. So just check that your equations always end up to be something like 0 is equal to 0, or the same number is equal to the same number. For infinitely many solutions and for no solutions, it should come out to a statement that is not true. One solution is pretty easy. You just get one possible solution.
Congratulations! You are now an expert in equations with no solution and infinitely many solutions. We hope this video really helped, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!